See the sign of the sun is the sea. He calls me, and no one knows. Yeah, that's me, Moana. Hi, I'm Munah, and today I'm doing my everyday Moana makeup look because clearly I'm Moana. The reason why I said Moana is because I just came back from being in the sun. I'm so inspired to do this bronzish natural look, so that's what I'm doing. Alright, so the first step is because my skin is just a little dry, so I just moisturize it and then I'm gonna put some primer on it. I'm using the new Tarte Base State Primer. I love it because it's not too thick. It does its job without letting your skin suffocate. My lips are sometimes really dry, so I usually put a little serum, and I've been using this for a while, the Fresh Sugar Lip Wonder Drop. So I leave it there throughout the whole makeup process, and then by the end of it all, I have luscious lips that you can put color on. Wow, right? But makeup is so much fun, and you do have to feel motivated to do it because you're get up in the morning and then then put on makeup, Makeup to me is an outlet for you to experiment. So for concealer, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer, and this is one of the newer ones also. It's creaseless and it's buildable. If you don't want too much, it still covers enough, but if you want more, then you can always put more. So I gave a talk at the Singapore Youth Conference last year, and it was pretty amazing. But what made it so special at that conference was they were people to help an important cause, whatever it might be, and they were so motivated. So I felt like I was inspired by what they were doing. It was really nice to be able to talk to them about, why you do what you do and finding purpose and finding meaning to it. I always like meeting people. I think that's the most important part of my job. So once that's done, I usually go in with my eyeliner. The worst thing when you draw one side nice and then the other side is uneven. The thing is with eyeliner, once you get it wrong the first time, you're gonna get it wrong the second and third time. It's everybody, right? It's everybody, it's not just me. If you go through the same problem, please help me. After eyeliner, I go in with my brows. With over-tweezing brows, I've had a really bad experience. There was this makeup artist who asked hey, do you want me to clean it up for you? And I was like, okay, sure. Went back home, when I rubbed off my makeup, my eyebrow was only until here! No joke. On days where I had no makeup, I just had brows up to here. And that was the point of time where I didn't know much about makeup. From then on, every time someone asked me do you want me to clean up your brows? I'd be like, okay, but only the stray hairs, please. And then I will keep I've not trusted people with my brows. Very scary. And now it's time for the quick fire round! Voldemort! Because I always love the baddies, and I think the baddies are always misunderstood, and Voldemort has such a beautiful story as a childhood, and you know what? He just wants to be loved and accepted. I would say acting. I like living different stories and having fun with the process. I have to say here Z, right? But I think Ben King will put up a very good fight. Formation, because we had so many of our friends and people that we knew in Singapore who were warriors, who were champions in their own right, and it was a really special video for us to do. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and this bronzer I've used it since I was a kid, since forever. I've loved it, and now they have a mini version! So I always love being a little more bronzy. One of the makeup tricks that I have learned is to use certain products for multiple things. So you will see later on that I'm using my bronzer for my eye as well. And then I go in with blusher. I'm using the Clinique Cheek Pop blush. It's super pink, but when it goes onto your skin, it's not that bright. It's just very subtle, which I think is enough to give you a little bit of a flush. So what I was gonna do was to add a bit more depth in your eye, I just go in with this finger into the bronzer, and I just rub just where your eye bone is, just below that, and then you just... Here's the end of my relationship. We're good, actually. I feel like I always tell people that I'm so lucky to be able to build this with my best friend, because it's not easy to find someone you have great chemistry with work-wise and also friendship-wise, and I think we balanced it out really, really well. And to grow up with him like 10 years, having my best friend with me by my side is really helpful. And yeah, he's been my pillar of strength. My last step are the lips. So I'm going with natural, but I still like color on my lips. It just gives you a nice pop of color. When I do go on dates, I wear a bit of color because you like want to like look like that, right? That's the impression that I want to give my date. But of course it's not. It's like, that's me. I don't kiss on the first date. Or ever. I never at all. I never hold hand also. I think the one dating advice I would give is to not have expectations. At the end of the day, if like you're not into the person, if you don't have like some kind of attraction, you just like meeting someone new. It's like a new friend. Okay, so I am done with my everyday Moana makeup. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And also, if you have any dating advice, please comment down in the section below and teach me how to not be shy.